1 dump, 2 dump, 3 dump, 4. I actually did not think of anything else to rhyme with that. But this is the voicemail dump truck on this Thursday, October 26, 2023. My name is Jeff Backler. It's a call-in show. I'm joined by Jan Ochoa. Hi, Jan.
Hey, how's it going?
I've been better. Thanks for asking. Tamora Hussein is here. Tamora, we can't see you, but we can hear you. Love you, miss you. How are you, sir?
Everything is broken. Why can't things just work?
Look, if you've lived long enough on this planet, you very quickly learn that everything you dreamed about in your childhood was nothing but a fantasy. The future sucks, everything is broken, and we will never reach the heights of which we all aspired when we were under 15 years old. So that's the answer to that, Tam. That's the answer to that. That's pretty dark, and we'll just have to pivot away from that. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Reichert's also on the show, but before we go to Dan, I just want to talk about the fact that, you know, I would imagine I know for a fact the vast majority of people who consume this show consume it through a podcast, wherever they get their podcast, conduct their podcast affairs, right? That's where they consume the voicemail dump truck, the very prestigious voicemail dump truck. All Dan Reichert does on the live recording of this show is come up with ways to just be like an absolute baby gremlin.
What are you talking about? I'm here on time, ready to go.
He just tries to find a way to just be the most brain dead Pee Wee Herman he can possibly be. And look,
I think it's
I'm not mad
making
at
this
that.
weird because this is an audio podcast that's going out, so the folks at home wouldn't know. You're making this weird. Host the show. Be a professional.
I am. To be clear, I'm not saying I don't like it. You're just such a little freak. You're just such a little freak, and I can't really put into words what you make me feel sometimes.
Well, I enjoy chatting on the show with you. So, yeah.
So right now, Dan, which, you know, I guess we know what he does all evening and morning before.
Is there a stick sticking out of this hot dog, Dan? That
Dan is rotating.
Into?
Dan is
don't worry
rotating
about
through
that.
like VTuber avatars that are, I don't even know. Right now, he is some sort of like cool dude hot dog with.
Oh, the mustard is a little pump. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Menotti told me that it was a big thing and he liked the VTubers. And look, we need to stay on the cutting edge of the internet and internet culture. And I just feel the responsibility to carry my weight.
Listen,
Right.
I love Mike Menotti, but is Mike Menotti going to be our tastemaker?
He's also right.
He's kind of over right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
What are you using to do that?
My web camera.
Okay, but like,
Are you blinking or winking at us?
This looks like a version you got for free off some like shareware site. Like, what's going on exactly?
Not free. No. Oh, it's not a stick. It's my foam roller back there. It looks like, oh dear.
Oh
right.
yeah, what an unfortunate placement
okay.
that
All
is.
right.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, this hot dog fucking a foam roller is what we're all looking at. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I feel. Are you so right now he's a pumpkin, and
What?
are you blinking?
I'm winking.
That's pretty good. That works pretty well.
Yeah.
That works pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The funniest part too, everyone listening at home, is the way Dan conducts himself is we'll get the show going behind the scenes. Jan will start spinning it up, and he doesn't do this shtick until like literally the theme music starts. So it's like you think you're just gonna have a normal intro, and then all of a sudden Dan's a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like, you can't, give up the gimmick that way.
That is terrifying. Why
Yeah,
is
this
looks
bad.
like a something out of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
This is a burger I would not eat. I would not eat
You look
this.
like Pizza the Hut
This is-
from Spaceballs.
This is scarier than anything in Alan Wake 2.
Oh, well, that's embargoed. Or is it not?
Well, review
no,
embargo.
Reviews are up. No.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that game's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We
Okay.
got,
Anyway,
Do we have voicemails?
We
Yeah.
do. How's everyone doing? Like, how's everything going for everyone? Okay.
Yeah.
Tam,
Going great.
You all right?
I've been better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I need to figure out this. See, what happens to me is when like I've got an issue with tech, I cannot get it out of my head.
Mm.
Like it will not go away. Now this entire time I'm going to be thinking about why this camera is not working. It will consume me.
Well, try and, separate yourself from that and just know you're with friends and we're here for you. And
I
with
picked an
you and-
appropriate picture of you to show the
Yeah,
audience.
it is good. It is good. It's like it captures the emotions I'm feeling currently perfectly.
It's very good.
I tapped in and just wanted to feel Tam's emotions.
Jen, you all right? How you doing?
I'm still on a quest to sell my soul to a coffee company, specifically an espresso machine company.
We sent DMs out?
I've drafted them, Dan.
Okay. You gotta start sending them out. Just pepper the whole internet with those, okay?
Yep. I got three big top hitters, and then under there I got 4 more underneath that.
Oh,
Nice.
so one of them's gonna hit.
One of them's
I mean,
got a bite, right?
I mean, you're basically fishing
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
for caffeine.
Also, hey, I love when you run into an older person and then they just talk your ear off for like, maybe close to an hour when you only intended on being outside for like 10 minutes to quickly
Ooh.
take your dog to go potty.
Yeah.
Um,
Day's gotten away from you, right?
Yeah. And then this older gentleman, very kind guy, very nice dude, I want to say. Big dog person. He goes on to say, "Man, I want to write a book about where my dogs took me because I've been to places that I never would have seen or been to if it wasn't for my dog."
Did you find DMX somehow?
I wish it was DMX because
Yes.
then I would have just barked at him.
Back from the dead?
So this gentleman was saying that his dogs took him places. Like I just don't
Like,
understand. how this
physically?
happened.
I went to this park because I wanted to
Oh.
walk my dog somewhere differently.
Right.
And then, so for folks that live in San Francisco or the Bay Area, there's a very popular dog park hike called Fort Funston, and it's a
good
big place that's primarily where people let their dogs off leash. It's real fun. It's real cute. Bunch of dog walkers go there. People getting their fitness on. And as long as I've been alive, I've known it to be a very popular dog destination. This guy goes and tells me, he's like, "Yeah, I never would have been to Fort Funston if it wasn't for my dogs. I buried 3 of them there."
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
And then I'm like,
Buried or like an ashes situation? Because ashes is easy and elegant
You
and
don't.
stuff.
No one describes ashes as burying, dude.
That's true. I feel like ashes is like a more poetic way to get that sentiment across,
yeah. And then it was a pleasant conversation before he told me he's buried 3 dogs. And then I'm like, there's a lot of problems with that, sir.
Yeah.
I hope
sad-
that these were
it's-
your dogs.
Yeah.
It's a sad story.
yeah.
Now.
You need you need a permit. B, that's a lot of dead dogs, sir.
And then
Well,
I'm
he's
thinking,
an old guy. A dog typically lives to like 12. If he's lived there his whole life, like the math, like he's not necessarily like a dog serial killer.
No, but then there's like health, like code stuff or
Yeah,
like
you need a
decomposing
permit for
bodies.
that.
That's why you
Yeah.
do the ashes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like there's people at Fort Funston all the time, and it closes at sunset. Like Parks comes and closes the gates to get to it. So I'm like, did you just go in the middle of the day or sneak in
Yeah.
at night with a bag? I don't know.
This is like an after hours with a miner's helmet situation. Like, is that what's going on? Because that's a dark picture we're painting
Yeah.
about this
I don't
gentleman.
like that.
Yeah. I mean, other than that weird revelation into this random stranger, he was a nice guy. I fear for what I will eventually become as an older person and like the stupid shit that I'll go off on tangents for. Like, this one time when I was podcasting, my friend turned himself into a burger.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mario
really
Wonder being
disruptive.
mainline. I'll be 70 talking about that.
Yeah.
I can't
And I'll
wait.
have a much wider pool of Mario games to talk about. So there's that.
Arguing with a mannequin or something
Yes.
in a mall.
Oh, we won't have malls in the future. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't have malls now. God damn. Okay, look, it's voicemail time, ladies and gentlemen. You know the drill. 707 exit flu is how you get yourself
Jesus.
on the show, or at least how you try, we welcome all kinds of voicemails, but keep them short. Keep them short and sweet. Under, what do we say, 30 seconds is best?
I like a hot 47 seconds max.
If you can hit
Brevity,
that 47,
the silhouette, all that.
yeah.
Oh,
You
I
can
like
hit
that. Dan. I
47
like that.
spot. We'll send you some podcast points in return for your service. I want to start things off today with Timur Hussein, so he stops thinking about
Asian store.
Okay.
Adobo, tocino, baby, why don't we go to get seasick and pata? Baby, don't you wanna go to the Asian store? We can get all the good Filipino food. That's where we wanna go. Down to the Asian store.
Thank you, caller.
That's not a question.
Yeah,
It is a voicemail.
It's definitely a voicemail, yeah.
It's been a while since you've been here, Tam. Like, we kind of...
Yeah, we've moved past the... I've been listening.
It's more like commentary. Sometimes they're just like thought experiments, or sort of like people will just posit a sentence and then we have to kind of react to it. It's not necessarily like the question and answer that it used to be, but that's okay. You know? And with that, we'll say thank you, caller. I love a good Asian grocery store.
Same.
I have a couple in my area, and I'm a fan. Anyone else?
It's tricky to find good South Asian stores.
Incredibly,
you know?
yeah.
It's very, very tricky. I feel like you can find most other Asian stores, but South Asian stores are rare, at least in San Francisco anyway.
The one South Asian store I found in the Bay Area just straight up turned into a restaurant instead.
I know where there's one now, and the annoying thing is, like, I used to live right next to it, and recently I moved, and now I live very far from it. But it's the only reliable one that I found, so I have to make a long journey.
What items are you stocking up on, Tam? If and when you do find them?
Well, I get like poultry and meat from there as well, but then like spices and teas, and there's like special cookies and stuff that are South Asian classics that are only available there. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Beauty. Oh, Tam, I forgot. I had the picture that I was about to text you. I had a chai, and it was not the same because it wasn't it wasn't with you.
It wasn't with me. Yeah.
I was like, man,
we got to do another one of those again.
It was great. It was great.
Dan, would I like a chai?
You'd like a chai.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Next
It's
time
like
I see you in
cinnamon-y,
person, I'd have one with you. I love cinnamon.
I'll make one for you next time you're down.
Ooh.
Dan, I'll make one.
Well,
Can you fly in and make me a chai and fix
And
my
then
cable
leave?
management?
Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds
Okay,
good.
the cable management's a lot in the situation here.
I can do that easy.
Oh, it sucks.
Still trying to understand, like, why is the toilet, the back, like, that pipe is so long in the back? It doesn't make sense.
It's like a public toilet, you know?
Yeah, it's like a half public, half private. I don't know. Anyway, that toilet's crying. And Jen, choose the next voicemail, please.
I also, like, Dan, special request. Could you also just stick like an SD card in and record as you're doing this next time? Because I just want to put them side by side and just like see the facial capture going on.
Oh, I can see it. I look really cool right now, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it, and very cool.
I don't want to spoil the pooch here, but this is a very surprise, this is the musical episode of the Voicemail Dump Truck. I choose Mike Minotti.
Mike Minotti should use a squatty potty. It's good for you because that's how you're supposed to poo. Yeah.
This
Thank you,
person
caller.
left another voicemail where they were just like gutturally moaning. So I think they were having a great time.
Were they moaning Mike's name?
No, just
Okay,
like
it wasn't like a Mike song? Okay.
just like Tim Allen sounds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, look at us.
Tam's back.
Oh,
everyone.
okay. Let me get rid of
His
picture Tam.
video's back.
That was so bad.
Don't worry,
What just
audio
happened?
listeners. You can now see him. All right.
You know what I did?
What'd
you know
you
what I
do?
did to fix
Did you
this?
plug it in? Did you plug it in?
Nothing.
That's the best when that happens.
Oh my
I
God.
just turned it on again. It was like, yep, that was the one.
Yep.
Nice one.
I was like, oh, you turned it on. Good job.
It's more it's equally frustrating with audio stuff because sometimes I'm like, I literally did nothing and now I have static on my microphone.
I have spent like 4 hours this week trying to figure out why my fucking LG remote won't control my sound anymore. Like I'll mute, like something will be way too loud and I'll hit mute and it just keeps going. It turns out it's ever since I got that new AverMedia capture card, the 2.1, it's creating like a CEC explosion in my TV. So if it's plugged in, then the TV just freaks the fuck out and it can't tell the Sonos to turn stuff up or down. It sucks. So like I just can't use that capture card now.
What did I say?
You know why it
Top
sucks?
push-up?
It's because the thing fixes itself, but you don't learn how to fix it again. Like if it breaks again, you're just like, I don't know, man. Hopefully,
last time it just started working. Yeah.
Yep. Cosmic energy will align to make it work again.
You heard what I said. Okay. Nothing works. All the robots don't want to talk to each other. Okay. Because they have capital interests that are separate from the other robot. And we have a fragmented, broken ass world that will never get fixed.
And one thing auto updates, one app or a TV or something, and then like the sound bar or something can't talk to that. And
You're fucked.
Fucking sucks.
Fucked.
I deleted all my OBS scenes for this.
Oh, wait, you could have backed them up. You could have backed them up, but
I was too angry to think about backing up, okay?
Someone says you can CEC-less HDMI cables? Is that
that's
true?
That's on you. What's the... Well, I'm sorry, what?
You can
Avatar?
CEC-less HDMI cables?
I don't know. I thought that was a port thing, not a cable thing. But what do I know?
A porn thing?
A port.
Oh, port.
You heard what you wanted to hear there, you perv.
Okay.
Dan Reichert.
Yes.
Please pick the voicemail to everyone's chagrin.
Let's go to happy bathroom time.
Okay.
Hey, dump truckers. First time, long time. I work as a custodian in Iowa. And I was just cleaning a bathroom, and all of a sudden, the Mike Minotti song by Alex Boniello popped in my head, and it just made me really happy. And I got to thinking, like, what's the happiest you've ever been in a bathroom? Yeah, what's a happy bathroom time for you?
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks. Love you. Bye.
If I didn't already know all the people on this call, this could be a very loaded question.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Happy bathroom time. Happy bathroom time.
I will go with, this has maybe happened 8 to 10 times in my life, where if you are out, let's say you're on a walk or you just don't have access to a bathroom and you get one of those like super emergency need to shit moments. And it's literally like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I really think this might be the time I just like explosively shit in my pants. And you're like running in there, and every nanosecond of you shutting the door, locking the door, sitting down, you got to fumble with your belt and everything, sit down. And like the second your butt hits the seat and it just fucking explodes. And it's like, oh my God, that's just the most instant happiness, joy, relaxation, just oh my ecstasy. It's the best.
I have always said, I've repeated this for many, many years. If people were more honest, they would admit that the greatest feeling in life is taking a shit. Or taking a piss.
Way up there. It's
like
top
it is.
10.
I feel like I'm including everything, like food, sex. Like there's nothing like just getting it out. Like when you're desperate and you're like, and then like you just add to it because it's consistent. There's never a time where you need to do a dump and you get there and you're like, that was disappointing.
No,
I
disagree.
Hang on, there are times where like sometimes like if I'm super hungover and I have to poop like 4 huge poops in one morning and like I'm in a hotel bathroom and then you just do it so much and you don't have your bidet and it's shitty toilet paper and it gets to the point where it's like, this is really starting to hurt the hole. Like then, there's the like, oh good, I'm shitting, I need to shit. But then there's the dread of like, I'm going to have to wipe this very raw hole very soon.
Okay. That is, I feel like that's a medical issue, which is I'm talking like in the course of a normal day. Like you're having a day.
Normal shit's 100%.
Normal
great.
day. Like if people were honest, they would be like, the best part of my day today will be when I take a shit. Like guaranteed. If we measured the endorphin levels, I bet you would be highest when we're taking a shit.
Do you guys poo shame people? Other than what we just did, like you judge them for how many they take in a day, or like just their
No.
habits,
No,
right?
well,
Absolutely not. No.
I've known people that will, I guess maybe this is poo shame. If they have a especially good poop, they will take a picture of it and send it to like their poo rival to be like, look what I. But I think this is just because I know a bunch of wrestlers.
So there's a website a while back called, I don't know if it's still there. It's called Rate My Poo, where people would
Sure.
submit their poos and you just give it a rating out of 5 or whatever. So I actually was in a group with someone that was toilet focused, but it was just so we could identify whether the other person in the toilet at the time was one of us. So it was called Poo Friends, and it would be a few of us from work in that group. And then when we're doing a poo, if we suspected the other person was in the toilet, you'd just type in poo friend and they would reply yes or no. Because if it's yes, then you know, oh, I can relax. I can let loose. It's my homie.
Okay.
But if it's no, then you're like, I gotta be careful.
You don't have to be careful. Like, you can be really loud no matter who's in the bathroom there, because like it's fair game. Like if I was just like loudly shitting in an office, that's trouble. But like if I'm in a bathroom in an office, then that is 100% fine.
Yeah. I mean, I have like, I think I can't remember who I was telling about this, but I have wanted to write a book about toilet etiquette, and like,
I'd buy
because there are things that I've seen happening. They're funny things that I really love, like the person who like tries to cover the sound of a fart with a cough.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's classic.
They're like, and you can just hear like, and the cough is never long enough, so you just hear like the ending of like a
yeah.
like,
no
oh,
cough is
man.
long enough for like
no, yeah.
No.
Those are my favorite. There's techniques that you can do to like hide your shame, which I have tried and pioneered, and is really good. If you feel like sometimes it can be embarrassing, like you're doing a dump and you get loads of small pieces, and the sound of it like falling and hitting the water can be like embarrassing. So what you do is you just put down a layer of toilet paper. It cushions the fall.
Oh, I like
you
that.
don't get the sound, and you don't get the splashback either. I have just got like I've got so many tips. I don't
know if it's filling a book, Tam. I mean,
you don't get you also there's an option B there. You also don't get the sound or the splashback if you just wait until it's going to be a long enough turd to where it just snakes like all the way into the hole, and so it doesn't even really drop at that point. You know,
listen, there's
That's
something
a
I need
risky
to say.
one.
There's something I need to say.
what's that?
This show is sponsorable.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we run ads on
You think
this.
I'm telling these stories for fun?
No, I'm not telling you guys this. I'm telling everyone who cannot wait to get on board.
Charmin,
That this show, just so you know, is
Hello, Tushy?
incredibly sponsorable.
Olive Garden.
Tushy, where's my sponsorship?
Listen, I
Both
think
of
Come
them.
to my house. I can
think-
talk about Tushy.
I just don't really.
I know my happiest bathroom memory.
Yeah, bring that up.
And I wasn't even in the bathroom. It was Summer Game Fest. Maybe it was 2022 or
What?
2022.
Wait
And
a second. This is recent. That means I'm potentially involved in this.
Here we are. I'm the only representative from Giant Bomb. I'm with the GameSpot crew. Hang out, Tam and Lucy. Richard Lee's there. It's great. Great times. I walk into our little war room.
To be
in a
clear, this is
hotel.
before Lucy and I joined Giant Bomb.
I think this is right as you guys joined.
Oh, as we did it. So.
Yes. When it was just
Okay,
the three.
cool.
pretty
So
much
there
the
were
three of us.
3 members of Giant Bomb.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, because you guys stayed. I remember now. So this was yes. We're still under Red Ventures, I think, and here we are. Big group chat in a Slack, and then I get a text from a number I didn't recognize as soon as I walked into the war room. It was a picture of Timur Hussein smiling. It turns out, oh, Tam has my number. Okay, cool. I look at the picture and I'm like, that looks kind of familiar. And then I set up my little desk next to the bathroom. And then out of the bathroom comes Timur Hussein. After he had just used the bathroom. And I think he texted me because he knew that it was me walking in. That's my happy bathroom
You
memory.
are 100% correct.
It's a very Timur thing. It's the most Timur-ass thing
It
ever.
did involve you, Tam. Yes.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. And
There's,
then,
whenever people on Instagram do one of those like filter things and post it to their stories, Whenever I do one, if you look closely, there's like a 90% chance I'm on the toilet at the same time.
Well, that's where you get your best work done. We all know that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I learned that about you a long time ago. All right. Well, I don't want to talk about this anymore. So
Tushy, holla at your boy.
We'll definitely move on. I'm gonna go.
This is Dan.
Are you like some evil villain bomb?
He's
Hello, new
literally a
mascot.
giant bomb.
Yeah, that's good.
Just trying to keep up the branding.
Yeah,
It's like a Gomez Adams giant bomb.
yeah, definitely with like a band-aid on it.
What
so
happened
that's
on the
side of your
why is
face?
it?
I don't.
why
It's
you
like a
need-
Nelly situation. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Okay. I'll do the baccalaureate one.
Keyboards, weather hats, Halloween, spooky bad, baccalaureate. Baccalaureate.
He's doing Sephiroth. Good job.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
what that was from. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So far, we've had 3 people basically singing us.
Yeah,
The
that's
new
kind of
show.
like the arc we're on right now.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? All right. Chat went next. And let's see. BWO chose Dan.
Dan, 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 Dan. Record.
What?
I don't. Is that like
wait, no,
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man. Yeah. That was Pac-Man. That was
Oh, the
definitely
waka
Pac-Man.
waka waka waka. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
think
Yep.
that-
Another
that
song. Another song. What's going on?
Another
It's a-
one.
it's
So
a big
again,
thing.
Tam, you've missed a lot. We talk a lot more about
Yeah, I
human
know,
shit,
but like,
and we also talk a lot about. We also get serenaded a lot.
This is Mike Minotti's
This is
fault.
Mitch's fault, and
Yep.
I maintain
Mike
that we should
Minotti.
never allow Mitch on any content.
He's over.
I don't care. Like I disagree with everyone. I think he's a treasure.
He's
I
a
think
menace.
I'm not even familiar with like the angle we're working here. All I'm saying is that genuinely love Mike and his work and find him endlessly hilarious.
He's very
So-
good.
So
in
you
the
guys
chat.
are all shitheads, and he's the best thing. That's
I
happened to
heard.
us in a while.
Speaking of toilet stories, I heard Mitch in the toilet once, and holy shit!
Whoa, wait.
my man,
I knew he was a loud sleeper. I guess it would follow that. Wait,
my
where was it?
man,
Hotel?
This was when we were at the Nintendo thing. We both took a bathroom break. Remember?
Oh, were the toilets like pipes? Did they like theme
My
them?
man was rocking that porcelain hard.
Oh,
dear.
what?
Shit.
That's a private moment for
Yeah.
for you and him, maybe.
Yeah.
Was it just the poop sounds, or was he making vocal stuff? Was he like singing Disney songs during it?
No, he was making poo sounds, but you could also hear him breathing heavily.
Oh, that's
Oh,
very
which is rough,
personal.
which
That's
is rough.
personal.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say this. Since we haven't talked enough about going to the bathroom today, I feel like people are like, oh, I won't do number 2 in public. And it's like, well, you should, because why are you like denying yourself that release? That sweet, sweet release.
I always prefer to shit in public.
Okay, well, that's just demented.
Well, no, because he saves you on toilet paper, and then if you flood it, just not your problem.
2 things,
Dan,
right?
you were such a child idiot. What do you mean? What do
Right?
you
In
mean?
Walmart or something, it's like, look, I'm not trying to flood it, but like worst case scenario, like I don't have to fucking deal with that.
There's no way you prefer getting into the car and driving to a public toilet to shit than you do in your own home.
No, I am kidding about the someone else cleaning it up, because that would be rude to make someone else do it. But I do definitely prefer shitting in public, because you can just really go to town on the toilet paper and flush like 7 times if you need to. Like,
Dude,
but now I have a
Well,
bidet.
that's such
so-
a shitty. Yeah, you're such a. That's so shitty. What a shitty outlook.
that's
that
wild.
is.
No,
I
I'm
like-
not saying it's not like a money saving thing or anything. It's more just
You
like
said save on toilet paper. You said that.
sheer amount. I'm saying sheer amount. Like I
Oh,
don't
so
need to
this is
like.
an environmental
to be fair to
project.
him, the toilet paper that you get in most public toilets is god awful.
It's garbage.
So
What
you
are
probably
you
need a lot
doing?
of it. Yeah, yeah.
I've typically always used a ton, and I am always afraid at home that I'm going to flood my toilet. So it's just nice to not have
Good.
that.
I'm
fear.
glad you live with that fear over and over and over.
Hey,
again.
hey, Tushy, if you want to sponsor, that has helped out my situation
They
greatly.
have sponsors. You do all have bidets. What do you mean?
I don't
need
have
one.
a bidet.
Well,
Wait, did you guys
Jesus.
get free bidets?
You're goddamn right. We did.
Motherfucker!
Wow.
Why not? I had to pay for my bidets.
Wow.
Can I
Good.
expense those retroactively?
No.
Sure, Dan.
So 2
He
things.
said sure. He said sure.
number one, I made that story about Mitch up. I've never
Yeah.
had shit. Number two, I know someone who, when they go to the toilet, public toilet even, they prepare to take a dump by taking all of their clothes off.
No.
In a public toilet?
No.
Yes.
No.
Like the shirt comes off, the pants come off, and they get
No.
hung.
That's
and,
funny.
And then they sit down and do their business.
That's
you know
why
what?
those hooks are there.
No, it's not.
When he
Okay.
told me about this, I was like, I respect this. It could never be me, but I respect it. You know the worst thing? I've talked about this. This is another toilet thing. America.
In general,
America,
yes.
right? America in general. Why do you have such big gaps between the door and the rest of the frame, to the point where I have on multiple times been taking a shit and locked eyes with someone through that
Yep.
gap? I'm like, what is this?
I don't know how that's like American.
Because it doesn't happen in Europe. I've never been to a toilet in all my time in England or any other European country.
I just feel like I've never. I mean, I feel like I've seen that ever. I don't know.
No.
It's worse in America for sure.
It's an American classic.
So weird.
The locking eyes thing is terrible.
It's
So
a lot,
weird.
man. Someone could like shake your hand through that gap. It's insane.
Especially when you interrupt someone doing something intimate inadvertently.
Oh my god! I'll never forget. I just got reminded of something that.
What? You have to say it now. We've gone this far. You have to say it.
I think I said it. That I walked in on someone at the old CBS office.
Oh, that's
Like-
damning.
Like at the worst possible moment. you
Wait,
could
what was
walk
that
in on
sound? Are you
somebody.
talking? They were pooping?
Yeah, they were. Oh god, I'll never forget this. Even though I just did and only remembered it from right now. This will haunt me forever. I don't even know who the person was. It was someone I'd never seen before. So hopefully it was like someone who maybe was just like temporarily working on the floor or something, but like they didn't lock the door.
At the New York
And-
office?
Yeah, it was the back one, and they didn't lock the door, and that's the stall I always used to use, and I just like opened it right up, and it was just like
Oh,
and I just saw everything. Like
There
I
it
saw
was.
wait,
it was
just
fucking
just full penis and poop situation?
Yep. And then my man was just like
Okay, so we know it's a man.
my
That's
man
good.
my man was fucking just like casually browsing. He was just like
Oh
he was
no.
just like scrolling.
He
I'm
thought he
just
was
like,
safe.
He was
Jesus.
so relaxed.
Oh, poor
There's always that
Vinny.
moment, there's like a half second, like when the lock doesn't work, where you're both like, oh, sorry. You just never see each other again.
It could not have opened up any more easily. It was not no effort whatsoever was made in locking it. There was-
the someone's in here is never quick enough.
No.
It's never quick enough. I also so here's another thing. I never trust the locks in toilets
Worst.
where there is a large like space between the toilet and the door.
Yep.
Like if it's one of
'cause
those,
you can't reach. Yeah.
Can't get a foot
because you
up or
can't
anything.
reach. Because you know what really freaked me out? Because you've got those locks where you just twist it, right?
Yeah.
But when you twist it, if you immediately like pull down on the handle, it unlocks it, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
you don't have to like undo the lock and then open the door. If you just pull on the handle, it just unlocks it.
Yeah.
Since the day that I found that, I was like, I've never been 100% sure that someone on the other side won't pull it and it will unlock and open. So whenever I go to one of those toilets in the CBS office, Jan, and Dan, you'll remember the downstairs, any of the bigger the toilets were quite big where you had a lot of space.
Yeah.
I used to have a doorstop.
Oh.
I carried around a doorstop.
I remember the little triangle one, right?
Yeah. I had my own one though, and I would.
Oh, wait, I remember seeing one like in the executive bathroom. Is that? the
Yeah.
one you're talking about?
I left one in the executive bathroom, so maybe
Nice.
that's it.
That might be it.
But like I would use the doorstop in the toilet. So if if for some freak of nature someone opened it, it would immediately just stop. And if I needed to, I could quickly stand and move to be out of sight. So
I feel bad. I feel real bad right now. I
Why?
feel like we've talked about shit for a half hour, and I just feel
Told us in
terrible.
the pre-show meeting, you said you talk about poop as much as
I
possible.
just feel
No.
terrible.
This is our fan base and listener base learning something. If you send us fucking singing voicemails, we are gonna talk about shit.
I just
Okay.
feel bad. Like I don't like. Not that we're talking about it that much. It's just like it just made me feel bad. I don't know
It's
what
like
it
a
is. I'm just being
joyful-
honest about my
Yeah,
feelings.
but we're
I
talking
just-
positive things about making it comfortable and it
Backlar.
feeling good and stuff. There's nothing
Backlar.
bad about this.
Backlar,
Yeah.
the name of this show is Voicemail Dump Truck.
Dump truck.
We call ourselves dumpers at the beginning. You're the host and you say dumpers all the time.
Yeah.
That's all good and fine, but like that is just a different conversation. I guess it's not. Doesn't make.
He
it any
hasn't
better.
had his Simba Mufasa moment yet. He's running away from who he is.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, embrace it.
Yeah.
It's not who I am.
Do we have to like talk to you through the clouds or something with a real deep voice?
Can you like just thumb some paint on my forehead and make
It's
it?
poop. It's poop.
No!
Thump some poop on your
Here we go. It's on theme.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. We will move. We will move on. And Tam, just choose another fucking voicemail, please.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Grubb.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Grubb,
God!
well, you came
Yep.
and you gave without taking, but I sent you away. Oh, Jeff Grubb, well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today. Oh, Jeff Grubb.
Okay.
Thank you, caller.
You know, a lot of people can like carry a decent tune in our audience. I will say, like, I was expecting a lot of people who are just.
We
like,
ain't heard
tone
any of
deaf.
them today, that's for sure.
I mean, this wasn't bad. This wasn't that bad. You know. I got people in my house who sing all the time that are just.
Is it Dib?
Wow,
No,
throw Dib
yeah,
under a
well,
bus.
No, it's more stage.
Bring him in here. Have him
she's-
sing
she's
some
got the
Disney
worst
shit.
Singing voice on earth. It's insane. But these people, not so bad. Not so bad. Good job. But please stop calling and singing because I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
You're going to get so... This is like when you told people about postcards.
Yeah. This is the-
but like
This is the kiss on the cheek arc again.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but that was that came from a really good place.
And ended in a bad one.
Yeah, this is all coming. I feel like from a
We just start in a
mixed
bad
place.
space and then stay bad.
We also don't need to choose them, Jan.
Hey, that's a lot of the voicemails that happened this week. I don't know. I don't decide the trends.
Let's break the balance, folks. Okay.
Oh, that's a good
It's the
face.
voicemail meta right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that we do have like sort of seasonal arcs. That's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Jan, choose the next voicemail, please. I don't like this fucking emote.
I thought of this the other day actually, so I'm glad someone else thought about it. Does it count as juice?
Hey, this is Mark. I'm just wondering, is lemonade juice? Does it count as juice, or is it another type of beverage category? Thanks.
Well, quick question
Thank you, caller.
then. This is
It's
simple.
not. It's sugar's
simple.
added to it.
Well,
Sugar's
yeah, okay,
added
so
to
that
it.
was my question. Like, is lemonade, if I just took a lemon or a bunch of them, mashed them together above a pitcher, is that lemonade?
That's lemon
No.
juice.
No,
Lemon
that's
juice.
lemon juice.
So what
yeah.
makes, I don't know how you
Sugar.
make lemonade. You just put
Sugar.
sugar in it? Doesn't
Yes.
fruit have sugar in it?
Yes, naturally occurring.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is added sugar.
So it's like bonus sugar. Okay, but if you didn't put the bonus sugar in,
It would
It would
just
be
be
very
sour.
bitter and sour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
You've had
So
like a
lemon-
lemon head, right? Like
Oh, yeah, great.
the natural fruit of a lemon, but you get it. Like it's sour. Like you never sucked on a lemon before in a drink?
Yeah, it's great. Love it.
Sure, but that's lemon juice. That's what a lemon tastes like. It doesn't taste like lemonade when you suck on a lemon, does it?
Lemon juice is watered down and it becomes lemonade. Because if you think about orange juice, you're basically just using the entire orange and you're not,
Yeah.
in most cases, adding it.
Yeah, pure. Like you ever get like fresh squeezed orange juice out of one
Wait,
of those?
no,
That's
delicioso.
nice.
Straight up oranges squeezed into a thing as orange juice. You don't have to add anything for that.
No,
No.
I mean
So
I-
that
I-
is,
I-
that's how it's
Yeah.
done. But like, obviously, capitalism is in effect, and they want to make the most of each orange. So
I'm
they
sure
add
that- I'm sure
water
most people
and all this
do
kind of
add,
other stuff
yeah.
to it.
Oh, okay.
But you could
if
put
I
fresh
were to buy
squeezed-
20 oranges right now and squeeze them into a pitcher, I made
it
orange
would be
juice.
delicious.
You made
Yeah,
orange
delicious.
juice, yeah. It would be fantastic.
And it
Nice.
would look
Okay.
like shoot orange juice as well.
Yes, it
Ooh,
would.
okay. Would it get seeds and stuff? Do oranges have seeds?
Well, you have a strainer for that.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
okay. Oh,
all
smart,
fruits have
smart.
seeds, but
Really?
yes,
Everyone?
oranges have seeds. Huh?
Oh, is that like a universal? Is that like mammals have hair? Is like fruits have seeds?
I don't think all mammals have hair.
I thought that was like the defining feature of a mammal.
I think it's like mammary glands, like milk.
I thought it was a hair thing.
Somehow we always get back to milk.
It's not. I could be wrong, but it's definitely not hair.
Really?
You can't. I don't think it's fucking hair. No.
I thought that's like dolphins are technically mammals because there's like some hair fuzz somewhere.
No, that's fucking stupid, folks.
Wait, no,
it?
no, not like it's not like they have like a fucking fade, but it's like they somewhere there's like a fuzz on their belly or something, and so they're technically mammals.
Scientists are like, how do we categorize this unknown species? Well, does it have a fucking mohawk? Then it's a fucking mammal.
I think it's I think it is related to milk.
Hang on, chat is saying I'm right.
No, they're just being fucking assholes.
No, people are saying I'm right.
No, Dan.
I don't know where I heard that, but I think I was right.
Everyone loves to see you think you're right when we all know you're wrong.
I think people are saying I'm actually right.
Here's the thing.
There's no way
you are
right.
mostly correct. Mostly correct. There are species of mammals that don't have hair, though. So if it was a case of like, if you were making a declarative like statement, say like definitively all mammals have hair, it's incorrect. But if you're saying like a defining characteristic of mammals is they have hair, that's okay.
Okay, I thought I always that was the
wrong.
identifier for me.
So you are wrong. It's milkers.
Couldn't they both be right? Couldn't they both be features of a mammal?
No, they all have milkers. They don't all have hair.
Chat seemed to be saying I was right.
Oh, you mean chat? All the fucking
they've never been wrong.
Zoologists in the goddamn fucking chat.
They've never been wrong.
They've been wrong a couple times. Let me tell you.
At least some hairs on every single mammal, every one of them, it's true. I think I'm right about this.
Nobody cares.
I think I'm
yeah,
right.
You know, if you look closely enough, a dolphin has a little soul patch.
Yeah, it's true.
Do all mammals have hair?
Have a happy trail.
Yeah. This is
here we go. Hair is present in differing degrees on all mammals. On adult whales, elephants, sirenians, and rhinoceroses, body hair is limited to scattered bristles. In most other mammals, the hair is abundant enough to form a thick coat. While humans are among the most hairless of all mammals. All mammals have hair.
But you understand.
You said it didn't.
You understand that that's not the defining characteristic of a mammal.
You literally earlier said not all mammals have hair, all mammals have milkers. You were incorrect in this instance. I was correct. Let the record show. In court, they're going to side with me.
So going into that conversation, you were like, yeah, because whales are all like the hairiest fucking animals.
I said dolphins. No, I said dolphins technically have hair, and that's why they're mammals.
I think
why they're mammals, though.
I think we should have a piece of merch that is a dolphin, but it has like a cool hairstyle.
Yeah, like a Johnny Bravo dolphin.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo dolphin. Let's do that. Just on a t-shirt, but like with nothing else on there. Just a dolphin with the hair. No context.
And anyone in chat who like fucking just eggs this guy on, you are part of the fucking problem, you goddamn monsters.
I'm just saying that I'm correct when I'm correct. That's not egging on.
One of those people was Jeff Grubb.
Yes, it was Grubb. Yeah, dolphins have hair when they're first born. It's found on top of the rostrum.
You didn't know that.
No, I Googled it, but I was right, and you were wrong.
That's fair.
Shut the fuck up,
You are losing this, Backler. I hate to tell you, you're losing this.
All right, who's next to pick a voicemail?
It is Dan, but I'm going instead.
Oh, no.
I'll pick hockey.
Jeff, Bacalar, I got it. One moment. You're looking for a song for your name? I got it.
No, oh god damn it!
Jeff Bacalar, dun dun dun. Hockey is the greatest sport. That's all I got so far, but there you go. Love you. Bye.
Neil, I want to party with you, Neil. Stop fucking singing, everyone. I love you, but stop fucking singing. Jesus Christ!
I'm letting you know
you're just hurting. Yeah, you're just hurting the situation. Yeah, you're leaving Jan no choice. He's going to get flooded, and he has to fill out a show every week. He's going to have to pick the songs.
Can you guys see this?
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Good job.
That's how I imagine Jeff dancing with that song actually playing.
Yeah, it works.
I didn't recognize him at the wedding without a hat.
Someone sync it up. I go to most weddings without a hat. I just don't go to Game Awards with that one. We'll do money laundering. Chat shows money laundering.
How are they going to spin this into a song, huh?
I'm going to be upset.
Wait, is it called money laundering because you're turning dirty money into clean money? Like
Yes.
Like
Yes.
laundry?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Is that
metaphor.
really what
Yes.
that is about? I'm 33 years old and I just thought of this. Is that it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's okay.
It's a metaphor. Yeah.
That's all right.
Thank you, caller. See, don't you wish that was a song?
No. I'm happy that it was like a thing that we could all speak to and not have to like endure instead. You know what I mean? It's a better way for it to go down, I think.
I also just found this out as soon as I listened to that voicemail. I was like,
for real?
Oh, wow. That makes so much more sense.
Dude, that scene in Office Space where they're like, we're the dumbest fucking criminals in the world. We're looking up how to launder money.
Real quick, I love Jeff Grubb. Always said that. And he says, hair is 100% just as important to mammary glands when it comes to defining mammals. It is just as important as live birth. Dan is right. And it's also the best Mario player. Jeff Grubb says that in the chat.
Hey,
Cool.
I don't think the gimmicks are that good at typing yet.
Yeah,
No,
very
you
cool.
you saw it. I did not make
What
up a
else
single
can
that
I
was
say?
verbatim.
I'm surrounded by fucking psycho weirdo babies. What do you want? Great.
I'm just having a
Wonderful.
great day. Jeez.
What a great development for the site and everyone involved in it. Damn. Keep us going down this rainbow path that we've paved for ourselves.
I'm gonna go with punching down.
We have punching down? I don't think there's one.
I
that
don't
says
see
punching
that.
down.
Yeah, it's there.
Did you make?
No.
I think you've made up a voicemail, Cam. You're the first one on the
Did
show to
I?
ever do that.
No. I'm looking in the wrong chat. I'm looking at the voicemail dump track chat. My bad.
That's a weird place to look.
Yeah. Why would you post the voicemail in voicemail dump truck instead of general Slack? It's ridiculous. He has children.
Okay. You had everything right before that, though.
Listen, I'm a man of multitasking, so I
You did
clicked away at the
everything
click.
right.
And indicted me. Yeah.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Oh my
Guys, I need to tell you something. Mike Minotti keeping a secret from all of you. He's never told anyone this before, but he has children. This is why I needed to call in to say this. Mike's my mommy, 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 Mike's my mommy. Thank you.
We're not doing good. Okay, I think we're doing bad. Some of our worst work.
We're having a good time.
I want to say it out loud, and I want
You
there
had
to
a
be
song dedicated to you this week. That's fun.
I want there to be a record of me saying that.
He's just mad that he didn't know what a mammal was.
Oh, that really just, you know what? That breaks me. That gets under my skin in a way that I just cannot really fucking describe.
It was the
in
poo
words.
talk and the mammal talk, huh? And the singing.
Honestly, I would take
combos
50.
here
I would
all
take
day.
4 hours of shit talk over this fucking new development. Let me tell you. We've no, that's the wrong bit.
Sorry. I was clicking.
No, crickets do not apply. It does not make sense. We've only got about 20 minutes left. Jan Ochoa, pick the next voicemail, please.
Establish credit, I guess.
What's up, Dumpers? James from Indiana here. I'm 34 years old and I've never done anything to establish credit. Am I just fucked?
No.
Thank you.
Not great. Go buy a car, take out a loan, pay it all off real good and quick. I don't get a house. You got to be paying on something. You got to get that credit up.
I understand how you would get into this situation because I've been there. One, when I was in the UK, I was always like brought up with, stories of people getting in credit card debt and just being like ruining their lives and told like, you don't get a credit card. The thing that they don't tell you is you need to have a credit card at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached a point where I was like, oh, I did good. I avoided credit card. And the bank was like, you need a credit card, my dude. And I was like, okay, cool. So I fixed it in the UK. And then when I came here, obviously I came here with zero credit. so I had to work on building that up again. And yeah, it's fine. You can use like services to like build credit, and the easiest thing to do is just like get a credit card, put a recurring kind of payment on there. Like for me, it was my phone bill. I just left that on there, and over time, it was just like, and I set it to pay off automatically to my actual bank account. And by the end of like a year, it was good credit, and now my credit is. Last time I checked, it was like super good.
Yeah, treat a credit card like a debit card. Like, don't ever put anything on it that you can't afford currently with what you have in the bank. Set it to auto pay every month. Like, I've never paid a single cent of credit card interest. You just pay it off every single month, and then you build credit, and you don't get yourself in trouble.
Yeah. I feel like that still works, but I'm not sure if there's some quicker way to do it.
I'm not gonna blow up your spot, Dan, but it's like amazing to me that like you have like decently good advice on that, and then you'll like call me up on like a Sunday with like the most insane question that is not that far removed from what you've just said.
Money, what? Like, my grandpa really, really like taught me smart money stuff, and that's very useful. And but like house stuff and things like that, like that's the shit. Like what I called you about, like internet stuff and everything, right? Like there's
pretty sure other house things that were going on when you were looking.
When I was looking? No, you were wrong about something again. No, because no. Is this a financial thing?
I mean, like I said, we don't have to like dig into your personal affairs here.
I don't think I've made any mistakes there.
No, I didn't have to like read over anything for you. No, it was fine. There's none of that at all.
No. I know what you're talking about. Nope. I'm all good.
Okay, so that didn't happen, or that happened.
I would not categorize anything I've ever done as a financial mistake ever.
The only thing I would say is I'm pretty sure there's like what do you call it, like credit building credit cards that are designed to basically like low limit cards that over time will help you increase the value of your credit score. So I would look into that as well. I don't know if I would like take necessarily out a loan, because if you're taking out a loan, like it's a lot of, it could be potentially a lot of, it's a bigger cost expenditure, and it's more risk there, in my opinion, with being able to establish good credit. So see if your bank or a local credit union or something like that offers a credit builder.
Yeah, go to a credit union for a credit card is what I would suggest. Also, I was hanging out with Michael Heim for a bit this past weekend, and I was telling him about my old City College professor that imparted a lot of interesting life lessons. And he one time loudly exclaimed to the class, "Hey guys, don't be like me, but be like me if you want to be. I owe $100,000 in various credit cards, but they're never gonna get me because I spent it all on food. You can't repo food." And then
is that? Oh,
he's right.
Oh dear.
And then
I mean, he's technically right, which is the best kind of right, but they can still get him.
They can't, because he fled the country.
Oh, okay, then you can't get him. Yeah,
he just ate $100,000 worth of food and then left the country.
Yep,
that's amazing.
Dan, you would love this guy.
Can I start a podcast with him?
I think it might make it easier to track him. He broke.
Oh, sure. He wants to lay
low. He broke a lot of rules.
Yeah. Okay, I'll respect that. Yeah.
This is the same professor. I think I've told this somewhere on this website before, but I went dumpster diving for Cliff Bars with him because he needed someone to drive him.
That's cool.
And then we filled up my trunk with Cliff Bars. It was great.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
He was a character. Yeah, he was a character. The city of Berkeley tried to shut him down once.
Oh damn!
Tried to shut him down?
Yes.
Like, what does that even mean?
What does that mean?
He would host these like weekly parties every Friday, and he would employ the local Berkeley High School jazz band to play, so they would get practice playing in front of a crowd. And then he would convince all of his students at City College that were in the massage therapy program to come over, offer free massages to people, so they would also get practice. And then also, he'd be grilling the whole time off of all the meat that he buyed from his credit cards. He would do this for a solid year. The city of Berkeley tried to shut him down because they were like, "You're interfering with local business. Stop doing this."
Yeah.
And then it was a great time. I went to several of these. It was a lot of fun.
A bold fella.
He was wild. He this might give him away, but I guess
don't snitch on this man.
He would fleece the Richies of Berkeley by selling them artisan birdhouses.
No, that's perfectly fair game. That's fair play.
He was great.
You said words, and I do not understand any of them. He
That's fair
fleeced
play.
the Richies of Berkeley by selling
artisan
them
He
bird
ripped
birds.
off a bunch of rich people by selling them some bullshit birdhouses.
Yeah, made it like junk, probably, right? Yeah.
No, he would just take a chainsaw and just like, yeah, I'm doing this by hand. It was great.
Dude, I love that.
Well, what's your
I love
definition of
that.
artisan? You know, where's the lie there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
I'm an artisan
It's all
of
subjective.
toilets.
We know that, Cam. We do.
I gotta try
all
and
right.
track him down and just like chat because
Yeah, or like
Bring him
I
on
want
the
to see
show.
some of these bird feeders.
Oh, okay.
Quite
You know
honestly.
There's one problematic thing that I'll say to you guys off air, but the stupid thing that he used to do, and this is the one time I looked at him and like, this is dumb. This is really dumb. He would be driving home. Oh, maybe that's him. Yeah, no, that's him.
His name
Is
Michael?
it? Oh shit!
I knew the birdhouse thing would get him.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's just his phone
I
number.
like it how he's perched up there. That's sick.
Jeez. Why did they
And
put-
I don't.
Okay.
Who knows?
It's fine.
Article.
It's fine.
It's a very questionable article. He used to, as he was driving home, sometimes he'd be very sleepy and he'd want to get a quick little nap or whatever. And I guess he must have done this on Telegraph for folks that are familiar with the East Bay. He would stop at a red light, put his car in park, just nod off a little bit until someone honked at him from behind. And then he would progress to the next stoplight, put his car in park, take a little nap.
At the light?
Until someone would honk at him.
How in the fuck can you even like fall asleep? I don't understand.
I am turned around. This guy belongs in jail.
Yeah, he needs. I'm glad he's out of here. Is that what's happening? Like,
He did help me get added to a class that I really needed to transfer.
dude, you cannot operate like that. That is like
That's-
incredibly unsafe and fucked up.
But also, these birdhouses don't look that bad.
But also,
I'm looking at them right now. These are kind of nice. I would put these up.
Yo,
All right.
that's him. That's him.
good. I'm glad we found him, and I'm glad he's not sleeping at stoplights anymore,
Jeez.
as far as we know.
God, I could have like a 5-part podcast series talking about his stories.
It's fucked up because now we only have a couple voicemails left, and I feel like this is a bit of like a minefield here of like what's a song and what's not, and I don't know if we can do this. Dan, you're up, but you're not going anymore because I'm just not happy with you.
Aww.
Let's do.
I think you greatly overestimate the joy of picking a thing from a list. You always like, oh, I'm taking this away from you.
It's all I can do right now. I'm powerless.
You are powerless. Yes.
Let's do. Why do you hate fun?
Yo, what up, VMDT? It's your boy ABC. I'm coming to you from Florida here. It's hot, it's humid, and I was almost the unwilling participant in a giraffe golden shower. That said, I still think Jeff Bakalar is wrong. Jeff Bakalar, why do you hate fun? Shout out 90cc Podcast, swag.
Wait. What was about? He was gonna. A giraffe was gonna piss.
The giraffe
on him?
was going to piss on him? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Has
if
to
one
be a
animal's gonna piss on you,
zookeeper.
maybe. But I feel like a giraffe peeing on you is probably the most like.
Are there
likely.
giraffes at Disney World?
Yes.
It might
I
have
think
been
the
that.
giraffe peeing on you, were you about to say is one of the, if you have to get peed on by an animal, is that what you're saying,
No.
Bakalar?
No. I'm just saying it's the most likely because of just like height.
Oh, well, the fact that there would be clearance there, so you wouldn't have to be like so close to it. I feel like at least you're not like mashed up against it while that's happening. You know?
Man, piss gotta go a long way down for a giraffe, huh?
Yeah, it's got a lot of force.
It would cool off by the time it gets to you. You think?
That would make it a little bit better, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Prefer to avoid it entirely.
Yeah. I just don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
God bless the rains.
Wait, and then he said, what was the other thing?
Why do you hate
That-
fun?
But what did that mean though? Is that about?
I think it's just a
something?
personal
Like,
criticism. Yeah.
it was like a specific event or like a thing.
I don't know. Maybe it's just in general.
General, yeah.
But that's not true. I don't know. I think that's unfair. I think that's like a mischaracterization of like
You have a microphone. You can defend yourself. Let them know.
who I am as a person. Like I literally only care about things that bring me joy. That's it.
Do you hate other people's fun?
No, I just sort of like ignore it. I just don't. I have blinders onto it. I just, I just don't.
Jeff
not
Baclar,
gonna-
have you ever yucked anyone's yums?
Like maybe like internally, or it's like I think the thing you're doing is bad and dumb, but not like I haven't vocalized it.
Okay,
that doesn't count as a yuck. I don't think.
Yeah, no. If no one hears it, then it's fine.
Yeah, it's like a tree falling in the forest type of joint.
I wonder if there's like a specific thing about fun that
maybe
I had said something last week.
This
maybe,
is
or-
Always Be Clothing. I think, and Always Be Clothing is another Disney person. He may be coming at you from the Figment camp.
Oh, stop that, Jan. Why? Oh, stop.
Quack.
Come on.
Indeed.
You guys know me fairly well. Like I like fun stuff, right?
Yeah, you like fun stuff.
Yeah.
No, but like, yeah.
See, now you're doubting yourself.
Well, because you that was not a very genuine sort of confidence inspiring like thing. You guys were like, yeah, you look good. Yeah, you're fine.
Anyone have that cricket sound effect?
I think we're the only ones that can hear that.
I'm Jeff Baclar. I love fun, actually.
That's good.
See, there you go. You like fun.
Yeah, I like fun. Proof's in the pudding, motherfuckers. All right. I want to do one more here. Chat, it's your turn. And we're going to do used as coolant.mp3 for the last voicemail.
Hey, Bomber Jackets. This is Matt from Kent, Washington. After hearing about the Diablo 4 Blood PC, I just want to know what would be the best liquid to actually use as coolant. Have a good one.
Ecto cooler?
Probably water.
Cool. Yeah, like coolant.
Avocado oil? No.
Ooh.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
That would, yeah.
There's
You could make it glow, right?
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Or like Red Bull or something like that.
What's the
Mountain
can
Dew
of,
would be extremely on brand.
What's the can of beer that like the mountains change when it's cold enough?
Coors.
Oh, Coors. It's already in the beer. It's meant to cool off your PC.
They are tapping the Rockies.
I'm going to go with Arizona iced tea.
Like a Mountain Dew Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I know this goes against this, but I'm going to go with a cup of hot coffee.
Oh my god!
Because sometimes you gotta regulate your temperature to acclimate to the heat already.
Sure.
Yo, what's that PC cooled with? Espresso.
Oh,
Black.
Delicious.
What? That's crazy. How's that work? It doesn't.
Hey, we
That's why I
joke
can't
about
turn it on.
It doesn't. My computer's broken.
We joke about this,
ruined
but
it.
I bet you Kurt Indovino would also buy this PC.
No,
he is just a big old cup of coffee, isn't he? Right?
He's equally poisoned like I am.
How about soup?
Okay.
What
Imagine-
soup?
Imagine
Gazpacho.
soup just going through your computer.
Gazpacho's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I had,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No. You.
I feel like there is something I feel like there was something like back when water cooling with like the fancy finishings and like, fittings and whatnot. Like there was some brand out there hawking like something about their coolant being more cool or something. Right? I can't remember. Right?
On Quora, there's a question which is, why can't I use strange liquids, parentheses, like vodka, in my liquid cooler to cool my PC?
Oh, man.
Using strange liquids, such as vodka, in your liquid cooler to cool your PC is not recommended for a few reasons. Firstly, the liquid cooler is designed to work with specific types of coolant. Oh, this answer is just very boring.
The answer is that like mold and shit will grow and it'll fucking like be nasty. You have to use coolant designed to be.
Someone said you could probably use vodka for a very short period of time, but alcohol cracks plastic, so it would make it dangerous for your PC. Fair. That's fair.
It's got to be a thing that like can't grow mold or fungus, right? It's got to be something that won't do that because it's stuck in there.
A giraffe.
It's got to be giraffe piss.
Giraffe piss. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's liquid gold, buddy.
Listen, I gotta say, this has not been a fun episode. I'm just telling everyone
Had a good
out.
time.
I'm just getting out in front of it. Okay. Big old sad ass trombone. Didn't have fun today. I hope you did. And if it was at my expense, then I'm happy. I'm glad to fucking sacrifice my sanity for the entertainment of yours. But this was bad. It was good having you, Tam. I'll tell you that. I'm glad your camera started working. Thanks for being here.
I did everything right, and they indicted me.
Exactly. Tamor Hussein, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Jan Ochoa, always a pleasure. You remain indifferent to most conflicts, so I appreciate it.
I live
and
here.
Dan, yeah, you live inside the dump truck. And Dan, I just don't know anymore, man. We're gonna say goodbye for now. 707 exit flu is the phone number. Leave a voicemail, and why don't you change that shit around tomorrow? Next week rather.
Oh,
yes,
God.
Jeff Grubb, how can we help you?
You're gonna throw out the layout.
I just want to say you guys did a really good job, and I enjoyed myself very much.
Thank you, Grubb.
Good.
It was great seeing you in the chat.
Good. Well, that makes one of us.
What the fuck was that?
That's just that's the sound I make when I come in and I leave.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
He's
got,
always
like,
right.
little-
He's always right.
He's got a little intro music. That's pretty sick. 707 exit flu. Be careful. That's all I'll say. Just be careful with how you call, how you choose to use your
Be careful
time.
where you're walking in these streets with them voicemails.
Exactly. Jan put it very well. Dan, I just don't know. We'll see you next time. This has been the Voicemail Dump Truck. Have a wonderful week, mammals and milkers.
You bleeding joker, musical master, the Tony